Hi everyone, so today I just wanted to do something a little bit fun for the second channel. So I'm going to do another tag video, and it's the 13 personal questions tag. The reason why I'm doing them is because, as I always say, the main channel, Liverpool Lashes, that is just purely nail tutorials and nail related things, and it's really to the point. That's how I wanted it. But this channel, I wanted to maybe show you the actual kind of person as well. So I'm going to answer these and I hope you like it. So the first question is, what do you order at Starbucks? I don't go to Starbucks. I have been, but there is another company called Costa. I don't know if that's worldwide or not, but either way, I'd go there instead of Starbucks, but I don't actually like tea or coffee. The only thing that I'll have is hot chocolate, but generally I go for something like iced tea anyway, or like, you know, like flavoured ones, because you can get like peach and raspberry and stuff like that. So that's generally what I'll go for. Or I'll go for like a frappuccino, you know, like a sort of, I don't know, it's almost like a strawberry smoothie. What's the one thing in your closet that you can't live without? I was gonna say bra, but half of me was only joking, but I can't really think of one thing. I don't really think there's anything that I can physically say. I do like kind of jeggings, so like the jeans leggings sort of thing, so maybe that's what I'd say. What's the one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? Outside of YouTube, other than my husband, a couple of friends and my family, no one else knows that I make videos. So that's the thing that other people don't know, but I'll probably be quite surprised if they found out. But one thing that you probably wouldn't know, you watching, I mean, listening, whatever you're doing right now, is that I like to sing. I sing an awful lot. It's just something that I've always liked to do. Name one thing you'd want to do before you die. Live. Does that sound a bit mad? I want to live. I want to live my life to the full. So there's not one thing that I want to specifically do, other than just to do every little thing that I want to do. So whether it's go a certain place, do a certain thing. So there isn't anything specific, but yeah, I just want to live my life and just do everything that I want and be happy at the end of it. What's one food you can't live without? That would be chocolate. I know that it's really cliche, women like chocolate, blah blah blah, but I love chocolate and I just seem to get these urges for it, and it's almost uncontrollable. I mean, I don't smoke, and to be honest with you, I rarely drink, but so like I don't get those sort of urges, but chocolate, it's just something about it that I just love. What quote / phrase do you live your life by? There isn't a phrase or a quote that I always kind of say or pull up, but it's just a general one, just like I've just said with the previous question, is that it's just about living your life to the full. You don't really realise that life is just passing you by as you're just kind of sitting still, not doing anything. So what I mean by that is, before YouTube, I was just in a job that I, you know, in the call centre, that I would just come home and moan about, but wasn't kind of making my life better. You know, because at the end of the day, it's down to you to kind of change anything that you want. Obviously, I was a lot fatter then. I'm going to say it. I was a lot fatter than I am now, because obviously I've lost weight since then. But it's just about kind of grabbing your life and just doing anything that you want to do. And obviously, like, you know, I love doing the YouTube videos, but that has encouraged me to then kind of change my job and really to change my life as well. Oh, that sounds really it's really deep, this question, but you know what I mean. What do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? What I like is just the people from every corner of the world. You know, I get messages and comments and get to see videos that are made kind of all over the place. So I love that there's like a whole world, and you're just kind of sat at your computer or on your phone or whatever you're looking at YouTube from, and you can just access this world. What I don't like is that there's the people that kind of leave like the nasty comments. I'm just one of those people that kind of take things to heart, which is really why I don't appear in any of the videos. It's not like I've got like 3 heads, I've only got 2, but it's just that I would prefer not to have to put myself in that position of people kind of saying nasty things, because I'm sure they don't even mean it, they just say it because they know it'll hurt you. So that's the only thing that I don't like, just that there are those people that will kind of say nasty things and stuff like that. What's your #1 most listened to song on iTunes? The songs kind of change for me. At the moment, I kind of keep replaying 2 particular songs, and they're both old, they're not kind of recent or anything, well, you know, within the last couple of years. One is Adele, Hometown, I think it's called, and the other one is Birdie, Skinny Love. But I'm just loving those 2 songs at the moment. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? I suppose that I would say that, well, I'm kind of quite a casual person with clothes, but I always kind of have my eyelashes on and kind of have my eyebrows all groomed and stuff like that, and I try and make my hair look half decent as well. So some people have actually said in the past that I'm quite glamorous, but to me it's just, you know, how I am. Favourite number? My favourite number is number 3, and the reason for that is because I was born at 3 o'clock on the 3rd of March. So 3 o'clock of the 3rd of the 3rd. So my number is 3. If I always kind of pick a number, then it will always be that number. But yeah, that's my favourite one. 2 hobbies. Obviously one really is YouTube, but obviously going along with that, nails just generally, and obviously anything to do with that. The other hobby, I haven't really thought of these questions, I don't know if you can tell, but my other hobby would be, I don't know, I mean, generally like singing. It's really just anything to do with just having fun. Singing, laughing is a key point, you know, just, I don't know, that would be. And obviously at the moment my mini hobby is losing weight. 2 pet peeves. The first one straight away is, which is what I think of, is when you hold a door open for someone because you've already walked through it and the person behind you doesn't even thank you. That just really drives me nuts, to the point where, and this is going to sound mean, but you know, I am really honest, is where there was 2 doors coming out of the call centre where I used to work, and the first door, if I held it for the person and they never said thank you, on the second door I didn't hold it, just to see if it made them think more. That makes me sound mean. Don't judge me, I'm just being honest. My other pet peeve, I suppose everyone's got loads of them when you think about them, and this is something really, really silly, but I am going to say it anyway. I think that this is more kind of a Northern England sort of thing, but when they refer to something being busy, say it be the shops or whatever, you know, I can't think of something offhand, but if you're talking about something being busy, it's referred to sometimes as chocker. And that is a really big pet peeve for me, and I don't know why, but it just always annoys me. Like, people will come, like even my husband has learnt not to say it, because he'd come home and say, oh, it was chocker that was, oh, it just really drives me mad. But yeah, that's another pet peeve that I can think offhand. Guilty pleasure. I think my old guilty pleasure used to be when I used to come home from work. You know, you're tired. I used to do an early shift, so by the time I got home it would be mid-afternoon, and I used to have a sly little nap and then kind of quickly wake up before my husband got home from work and pretend I was never asleep. So maybe that was an old guilty pleasure. A new guilty pleasure would be secretly buying things off the internet, waiting for them to arrive and pretending that I've had them for ages. So I hope you liked this video and that you found maybe some of it amusing, and thanks very much for watching.